and there we go, that is it. Right, so I've got like, what, a month to get everything ready, but I just played through the game and there are so many bugs. Also, there are like a million features missing, so this will be really tight on time. Guess we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, I'm Peter, an almost 16-year-old hobbyist game dev, and for the past 2 years, I've been working on my dream game Arbanir, a pixel art survival sandbox inspired by Terraria and Stardew Valley. Since the last devlog, I've been busy fixing my game in preparation for the release of the demo. This meant not only bug fixing, but also adding new content. Last time I was complaining about the world creation menu being too small, but since then I figured out what I could add to make the game more varied: world types. All the way back in the first video, I mentioned how the whole world was generated with Perlin noise. Well, Perlin noise happens to take in a few parameters, and I realised that I could simply change those and call it content. Okay, well, admittedly they aren't completely random. I did carefully tune them to create 4 distinct presets, each with different height variation and object densities. Besides that though, the most interesting bits were probably drawing the jumping and eating animations, redrawing some of the art for the caves, and adding harder and more colourful slime variants based on a comment on a previous video. Also, speaking of slimes, I think I made them a tiny bit smarter by improving their pathfinding to predict the player's movement rather than just going to their current position, which also meant making it way more efficient. Seriously, I was getting some crazy lag spikes before, but I managed to improve it by up to 10 times in some cases. Anyway, there were a few lighting related issues, inventory problems and so on, but that was about it for the changes. I know summarising it here in just one paragraph makes it all sound really easy, but do know that each of these problems took hours if not days to solve. And all that takes us to today, where the demo for Arbanir is officially available on itch.io, link at the top of the description. As you'll see there are quite a few limitations and this is nowhere near the finished product, but I do hope it's still enjoyable and gives you a taste for what the final game should be like. From my friend's potentially dodgy testing, a playthrough should last between 30 minutes and an hour. If the game download is all you came for, then that's it for now, but I would also like to briefly discuss the future of my game, because believe me, this is far from the end of my journey. After this video I will be taking a bit of a break from YouTube because it really slows down development and I do want to get quite a bit done. Since my code is a complete mess and only works in single player, I'll be remaking my entire game to accommodate multiplayer, to have support for modding and much more. Most of the visuals should remain the same, but I may make some major changes to the worlds and the gameplay. If you want to be involved in any of these decisions, I will likely be posting polls in my Discord server, but don't expect much here for at least a few months. I hope you all enjoyed the first prototype of Arbanir, and I will post updates to it if any critical bugs are found. With that all said and done though, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. See you all in a while.